Hello. Happy 3 weeks, technically a little less, out from the first show of 2024. Super duper excited. I got my new suit. It looks great. I'm gonna get my new shoes on Friday. Super excited. I'm trying the Olympian Mule 2.0, so the heel's a little bit shorter. I've read a lot about it. That's a lot easier to pose and walk in, so we're gonna find out, and then I'll actually have an extra pair of shoes just in case something happens. So we'll see if I like those better or not. But hit a new low weigh-in today of 124 flat. That's awesome. So my goal before starting this prep was to get down to around 125 on average, and we are there. So we are where I thought I was gonna need to be stage ready. So just yesterday check-in this week, I was up a little bit. I was at 126 or pretty close, and I was like, check-in was a little high, but measurements weren't too bad, and I wasn't feeling like I looked bad or anything. And then yesterday walking around, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm looking leaner today. Like I could see different new lines in my thighs while I was like walking up the stairs and stuff like that. I'm like, I just feel like I'm looking leaner today as today goes on. And lo and behold, today we get a new low weigh-in. So I wasn't imagining it. Usually you're not. If you're feeling leaner, usually means you are getting leaner. So you do want to pay attention to that. It's the same thing when I dropped kind of a chunk back couple months ago, last month, whatever it was. There was a time in the gym I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm seeing some new lines, and then I hit a new low weigh-in the next day. So pay attention to that because it matters. So how you're feeling matters along with the data and the numbers too. So just keep that in mind. But we are 3 weeks out vlog. Technically we're about 2.5 weeks out, and I could not be more excited. I'm getting really nervous though for peak week and week before peak week. Today the goal is to make a checklist of all the things I need to get done for show day. So that way I'm not feeling all, I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna get that checklist made. Maybe I'll share it with you later today. And I'm gonna get my plan written out for next week and peak week. And then honestly, probably post show. I really wanna start thinking about, because post show I have 1 week and then I go right into another peak week. So that one, yeah, we might try some experimental, like some different things on that second peak week, because it's the show I don't care about quite as much. It's kind of just a filler show to get stage time since it's local. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna go hit shoulders today. I have a 3.5 mile run. I think I'm gonna do the treadmill and watch some YouTube. And then I have my 40-minute walk later today, which I will do this afternoon at the gym. So I'll have to hit the gym twice today. Today is a 2-a-day, but that's okay. It's working. But yeah, so I'm excited to vlog today, and I have some good food planned to share with you. So some new food. Sorry, the new food is not breakfast, because as we know, breakfast is always the same. So I might not even film breakfast. You guys have seen breakfast like a bazillion times. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just take a picture so it's thrown in here so I can claim a full day of eating. But lunch is gonna be good, and then I think supper's pretty boring too, but it's a good lunch, so I wanted to share that. Okay, I need to get dressed and get ready to go to the gym. All right, I am back from the gym. I did shoulders and then a 3.5 mile, well, I ended up doing a 1 mile run to get my 1 mile in, and then I finished up with 25 minutes on the elliptical. So I did 35 minutes of cardio total right after shoulders. Now I'm getting ready to make some breakfast. It's gonna be normal breakfast, nothing exciting. I'm feeling really good. Had a good shoulder day. I was a little loosey-goosey with my workout. I just said I wanted to hit any overhead press, so I ended up doing machine, and then any front raise I did cable. Same with the laterals. I did 2 lateral delt exercises, and I just had it in there whatever I felt like at the time. And so I did dumbbell, and then I did cable lateral, mixing it up like crazy. And then I finished off with face pulls. So when I wrote my workout this morning, it was based on last week's, but I was like, you know what, it's just gonna be the movement patterns that I can do whatever I want. I don't know, just feeling it. And I wouldn't recommend doing that every time you work out, but I thought it felt pretty good today. Plus the week before I was doing like all dumbbell and I was like, I want to mix it up a little bit. So that was really mostly where it came from. So shoulders are done. Now it's time for breakfast. All right, we have breakfast, oats, broccoli, and I forgot to bring it over and I can't go get it right there. That's the normal egg white scramble. I can't go get it to get a good video because I have a kitty on my lap already. He's comfy. And I'm reading this Jack Reacher book. It is the second season that's on Amazon. It's very, very good. If you haven't read it or watched it, show's really good. Books are really good. So I would definitely recommend the Jack Reacher books. And I would definitely recommend the Jack Reacher show. It's really good. I actually watched the show before I read it. And I'm glad because I like the guy that they picked to play Reacher and the other characters in the show. I think the actors are great, and so it's been nice to just have that picture already made for me. So yeah, I would definitely give it a try if you haven't. And there's a whole bunch of them, whole bunch of books, so I got a lot ahead of me to read, which is exciting. All right, I did my first set of practicing makeup for show day, so I know it looks ridiculous with my neck. On show day, my tan will go up to here, and then I will blend it down, but I wanted to get some practice with it. I think it looks okay. I think it's a little muddy. I have a really old beauty blender that the last time I used it was almost 3 years ago for show day because I don't normally wear foundation. So I just need to get a new one. I think that would help with the muddiness of and I need to mix it a little better. But overall, I think I'm okay with how it's looking. I wonder if maybe I need to get a little darker on the blush and maybe even a little darker with the eyebrows. Looks silly in real life, but now looking at it on camera, it doesn't look nearly as dramatic as I thought it was. So I'm thinking maybe darker here and darker here, and then I will have false lashes on. But I'm not putting false lashes on right now, so I will have those on for show day, of course, and I will actually be taking out my eyebrow rings. But yeah, so first try, I'm gonna try and do this one other time this week at least, and then maybe even one more time, we'll see, and then a couple times next week as well, and then probably once on peak week. So I'll have practiced it about 4 or 5 times, so I should be feeling comfortable with it by show day. But yeah, so I don't know, what do you think? The mess of doing the makeup. It looks so silly. Currently making lunch. I had to take out my contacts because all that makeup got in my eyeballs when I tried to wash my face. So we're giving the eyeballs a rest. But I'm making a new lunch that I tried yesterday and it was really good. So I'm going to show you what it is. It's basically just a salad. I know, exciting, but it tasted really, really good yesterday. So I'm hoping it tastes really, really good today. So I'll show you that when it's done. You can hear my egg cooking in the background right there. Start with a giant bowl of spinach, Greek yogurt ranch. So I used plain non-fat Greek yogurt. And then I added this ranch dressing recipe mix stuff, plus garlic salt, which really tops off the taste. This was a game changer. Adding this to the recipe really made a huge difference. So you want the classic ranch plus the garlic salt if you want it to taste really good. Next, I'm going to add 50 grams of black olives. Green olives taste weird with ranch, so that's why we're doing black olives. Olives are added. Now, we're going to add 10 grams of just grated Parmesan cheese. Not as awesome as like shredded or fresh, but this, you get a lot of it. And we're going to do 10 grams. 2 eggs that I like kind of just fried. Oh, little piece is stuck. We'll just eat it. But there we go. There's the salad. And it's going to be fantastic. Last but not least, I have 8 ounces of chicken breast that we cooked in the sous vide. And trust me, sous vide chicken breast is the way to go. Way better than like oven baked or something. I really don't even like chicken breast like cooked in the oven. I don't know. I don't like it actually. But Justin got a sous vide from my brother for Christmas. We tried chicken in it. super duper good. So if you don't know what that is, just Google it. I don't know how to spell it, sorry. But it cooks it at a low temperature, like in water. So it's in like a baggie, and it cooks it with water that's like 140 or 150 degrees, and it cooks it over like an hour and a half or something, but it keeps it really delicious instead of dried out like oven chicken. But it is really good. Now I'm gonna eat. So here's my meal all together. Here is lunch, my big salad, lots of fats in this salad. So we have cheese, egg, olives. The ranch doesn't count because it's Greek yogurt, so that's actually all protein. And then we have 8 ounces of chicken. So this is gonna be delicious. Headed to go do cardio round number 2. Woohoo! All right, I got my second cardio in. That is done. It went fine. That was a little while ago. And I had a quick call at 6, and now I'm getting ready to have supper. It's actually kind of late. I made my peak week, get ready for the show, like to-do list. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, so I'm gonna re-look at this tomorrow. So I'm not gonna end the vlog today. I will bring it back tomorrow, and I'll go over that, and then I'll actually go over a couple other things, like yeah, maybe I'll just talk about it and like the stuff that you need to think about. So like maybe I'll sit down and talk, we'll see. But we're getting close, and I really gotta, you know, concentrate. And then I also will get some good footage of my new suit and maybe some posing in my new suit just to show it to you guys. Maybe I'll do the new suit, I don't know, we'll see. But I'll wrap up the vlog tomorrow, so it's kind of be a 2-day vlog, which I feel like I've been doing a lot, but that's okay. So I'm gonna make some supper, which is not real exciting because it's the same thing I always, well, not always, it's the same thing I've been having since lower calories. But I will show you when I cook it or make it. I don't really have to cook much, just in a second. So, all right, just wanted to let you know cardio went good, making my peak week, be ready for show day list. And then I'm also going to make a show day checklist of what I want to bring with me to the show. And then since I am coaching myself, I also need to make my personal week before peak week and peak week plan. So that's going to be something I need to put together for myself. I already kind of knew what I wanted to do. And then, yeah, so I think I know what I want to do, but we need to get that written down and be specific so I can make sure I have all the food I need and that I'm not worrying about what I need to do while the weeks are happening. So I want to have that done. So I know exactly what I'm doing next week and exactly what I'm doing peak week. And then honestly, what I'll probably do is, because I have a lot of peak weeks in a row, or I have because I have a show 2 weeks after this coming show, and I've never had shows that close. Usually I have like a month in between. So I've only ever done 2 shows in a season before, and they're usually a whole month apart. So this will be the closest I've ever done shows together, and this season will be the most shows I've ever done in a season. So we're going to be doing at least 3, if not a 4th show. And there's 3 weeks in between the second show and the third show, and then if I do the 4th, there's 1 week, so it's back-to-back peak weeks if I do that one. Yeah, so it's gonna be intense. Lots of peak weeks. But so that's some stuff I'm gonna work on. Maybe I don't know how detailed I'm gonna get into my peak week with everyone. Maybe I'll go into detail afterward and I can tell you how it went and share it that way. And then that way I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. I mean, when I'm in peak week, I'll be vlogging, so you'll be able to like see it in real time. So I suppose you'll get to see it no matter what. So, but yeah, I'm going to eat. I'm really hungry. Justin said he'd be back like 20 minutes ago, so I was waiting to make supper for when he got back, and he's still not back in the house. So I think I'm just going to eat without him. So tough luck to him because I'm starving. Okay, see you in a sec. Justin still had a ton of time left. He had like 15 minutes of actual working and then cleaning up left, so like an hour. So I'm eating without him. I'm gonna watch some Bones, or I started What Lies Beneath. It's an old movie from like 2000 or something, like a couple weeks ago. So maybe I could finish that while I eat. I don't know. I'm kind of more in the mood for Bones, so we might do a Bones. But here's supper: popcorn, cottage cheese, and we're gonna finish it off with Fun Dip because I have space for it tonight and I want some. So not real exciting. Well, the fun dip's exciting. Well, all of it is. I really like cottage cheese. I really like popcorn. I really like fun dip. Like, this is exciting because it's gonna taste good. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat, watch some telly, and sit with the boob. She's been needy lately. It's because I think she's been hungry. We cut down their wet food a little bit. So they've been starving Marvins like me. Gonna eat, and I'll probably catch up with you guys tomorrow morning and finish up the vlog tomorrow. All right, so I bought the Olympian 2.0. So I have the regular Olympians. So these are the 2.0, and they are half an inch shorter for the heel. And I just read that they were a lot easier to pose in and walk in. And I didn't have a backup pair of shoes. So I decided to get them, like I was talking in a previous vlog. And I splurged and I got the sparkly ones. So they were more expensive, but I had a discount code, so that was nice. So I saved like 30 bucks or something. So they ended up being the same price pretty much as the other ones were before the discount. Not quite, a little bit more, but I was like, you know what, let's go sparkly. Let's go big. So got the sparkly ones, and I'm gonna try them on now, and I will let you know how they feel, if they feel easier to walk in and pose in. So my new Shoe Fairy shoes came early, so I'm gonna show them to you. Alrighty, the verdict is they are much easier to walk in. I probably should try them on with my suit. I'm just in comfy PJs to see how it looks. So that way I can also show you my suit really quick. My new one. Oh yeah. All right, it's time to share the suit. So this is who I got my suit, and this is my other old suit as well. She's a local suit maker in San Diego, and I really like her. I'll link her website down in the description so you guys can find her and her Instagram. This suit is beautiful, so I'm super excited to show you. All right, figured I'd close out the vlog really fast. So you got to see my new shoes, my new suit, me in my new shoes and in my new suit. So that's super exciting. I'm cannot wait to see it like all glammed out, stepped on stage, makeup, hair done, everything, tan. Oh, it's gonna be cool. But felt really good all week, kept hitting new low weigh-ins all week. I am expecting the scale to probably go up a bit tomorrow because I'm having a higher carb day today, a higher carb day tomorrow, so I expect the scale to bump back up a little bit with the higher carbs. We'll see. But yeah, we're there, I think. So I'm feeling very confident with my physique. Felt like if I had to step on stage right now, I would be really happy with how everything has come together. So we're going to be coasting into the next 2 weeks. I'll officially make peak week plans. I meant to do that earlier this week, but that's going to happen today. Peak week plan, get my list fully completed of what I need to do. I mostly got it done. It's just some little odds and ends. It basically just getting my dates and times, everything sorted out. But yeah, we are so close, and I am really excited, feeling great. It's been good. So I can't wait to see how everything goes. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. It was a little bit all over the place. Got some eating, new suit, new shoes, all that good stuff. So and then obviously some physique updates, sort of, because I mean, you just got to see my physique and my posing and stuff like that. So, but yeah, new low weigh-ins all week, hitting, yeah, I'm really happy. So I'm excited to see what next week has in store. But until then, I will talk to you later. Bye.